A world-class coach at the helm, arguably the best striker leading the attack, and multiple Champions League winner finally returning to where it all started. A World Cup winner between the sticks, and an array of amazing talent. Across the team, it's hard to see why Tottenham have performed so badly in the EPL this season. They are currently 9th on the table, 4 points off the Champions League spot, and 17 points off the top of the table. Spurs fans are nowhere near where they want the team to be, a place they'd hoped Jose Mourinho would take them. The optimism and sense of belief that greeted the appointment of the Portuguese has faded, and it seems his days at the London club are numbered. Hello and welcome to The Pitch. Today we'll be taking a look at Jose Mourinho, Tottenham's team, and the reason for their underwhelming season. We post new football videos every week, so be sure to subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell icon to turn on notifications so you never miss out on any videos. Don't forget to like our videos, let me know what you think in the comment section below. So let's take a look at Tottenham Hotspur 20 and 2021 EPL season. Mourinhos Tactics. Jose Mourinho is probably the most defensive manager in Europe, though Diego Simione can also lay claim to that title. The Portuguese manager has, over the years, put together strong defensive teams and led them to titles both in domestic leagues and in European competitions. While many consider his tactics outdated and not suitable for modern football, Jose Mourinho isn't one to change easily. When he arrived at the London club, he claimed to have learned from previous errors and was ready to try out new things. Fans thought it was a hint that he would build an offensive team, but that's not been the case. This season, the Spurs have an average of 11 shots per game, the 13th most in the EPL. This shows the team's restraint from attacking, as they spent most of the time in their own half sitting back while their opponents attack. They have committed the 4th most fouls in the league and are used to having less than 50% possession in matches. Mourinho continues to prioritise defensive solidarity over creative flair. In their win over Manchester City earlier this season, they had just 34% possession and just 2 shots on target. They had no shots in the second half against Arsenal, preferring to defend the half-time lead. The team has already dropped 9 points in the last 10 minutes of the matches because they prefer to sit back and wait out victories. They have only won 2 out of the 8 matches they have fallen behind in, losing the other 6. Tottenham just seem totally devoid of ideas in the late stages of the matches. They have had 10 goals in the opening 15 minutes of matches and just 3 after the 75-minute mark. They don't seem to know how to finish off games, preferring to wear down their opponents and strike on the counter, an approach that has hurt them as much as it has benefited them this season. Did they show their attacking prowess earlier in the season, scoring 32 times in an impressive 10 matches, in an impressive 10-match unbeaten run after a miserable opening weekend against Everton? They scored 5 or more goals in 3 matches, including the 6-1 demolition of Manchester United at Old Trafford. But as we have seen often with Jose Mourinho, he has gone back to his old ways of defending, lack of initiative and slender wins. With the Portuguese manager choosing physicality and defensive strength over creativity and attacking flair, it's hard to see Tottenham breaking into the top 4 this season. Overreliance on Harry Kane. When you have a lethal goal scorer in your squad, you can be forgiven for building your team around him. This is the case with Jose Mourinho's Tottenham and Harry Kane. The Englishman is at his lethal best alongside Korean Son Heung, with both having 13 goals apiece and a further 13 assists between them, scoring a staggering 57% of his efforts on goal. With 24 goals in the league this season, Kane is 3rd in the EPL for through balls laid, 2nd for scoring chances, and his 2.8 defensive actions per game is the most in his career. Jose Mourinho can take pride in bringing out the best in Harry Kane, but a new problem has emerged. Without their captain, they have suffered and looked completely toothless. This was evident with the defeat to Brighton, where they only managed 4 shots in 90 minutes. The team hasn't found a way to play without the forward, and with his latest injury setback, they have been devoid of ideas in the final third. After the lethal duo up front, Tanguy Ndombele is the team's leading goal scorer with just 3 goals. Carlos Vinicius was brought in during the summer transfer to back up the attack, but he hasn't been able to break into Mourinho's plans and has been ineffective in matches he has played. Gareth Bale is fast becoming an expensive gamble that didn't pay off. The Welshman on loan from Real Madrid is far from the man he was when he left London for Spain. His disgraceful performance against Brighton sums up his decline and why he hasn't been seen on the pitch since coming off in the 16th minute of the match. Lucas Moura and Eric Lamia are also underperforming and never getting the attention and trust of the coach. It just might not be Jose's fault that he's been forced to be defensive in matches. The forwards do really need to up their game and start putting the ball in the net. The case of Dele Alli. When Jose took over the London club, he demanded the old Dele Alli, who had tormented his Chelsea team for years, and the Englishman answered in style. Alli was a different man, scoring 8 goals and providing 4 assists as Mourinho's tenure started off, with a sense of great optimism. Then, COVID-19 paused football, and the hiatus seemed to have harmed Dele Alli's form, with the midfielder only playing 66 minutes after the restart of the 2019-2020 season. This season, chances have become hard to come by for Dele, sometimes not even making the matchday squad at all. After an error leading to a goal against Stoke in the Carabao Cup, it seems that all hope of a reconciliation between coach and player have been lost. Dele did try to leave for PSG to be reunited with former coach Pochettino during the winter transfer, but the deal didn't go through. Mourinho has hinted at giving the midfielder a last chance to fight his way onto the team. It remains to be seen how all that plays out. A return of Dele Alli to his pre-lockdown form with his creativity in the midfield of the pack might just be what the Spurs need to right their ship. Signings. Just as in the case of Carlos Vinicius and Gareth Bale, Tottenham's recent acquisitions haven't integrated well into the team. The Lily Whites spent €110.5 million on transfers before the 2021 season, splashing large sums like that on Los Cellos. While there have been flashes of greatness, Jose Mourinho doesn't look like he's found the perfect lineup to fully utilise the talents in the squad. It seems that Jose has gotten the best out of his record signing of Ndombele, after a public fallout between the two due to the player's poor performance. Carlos has only made 6 appearances this season in the league, with only 1 of those matches from the start. He has no goal or assist yet in the league. Gareth Bale has 2 starts from 7 appearances and has only found the back of the net once, and no assists to his name yet in the league. While Holbier has sealed his place in the squad, he has only a goal and 3 assists. Even Los Celso, who had previously performed on loan, has found impressive performances had to come back. He has had 1 goal and 1 assist in 11 appearances. We can only wonder if Tottenham would be a different team if their signings had actually shown up for the party. The Lily Whites do have the opportunity to end their 16-year wait for a title when they face Manchester City at the Carabao Cup. They are still alive in the Europa League, and their remaining EPL journey will be interesting to watch. Will Jose Mourinho find a way to turn the London club into the title contenders, or will the board's patience with the manager run out soon enough? Let us know what you think in the comments section. There you have it, guys, a look at the poor former Tottenham Hotspur. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to The Pitch. Have a good day.